Hello everyone, welcome back to the second half of the collection that just recently arrived. Going through the last of the three boxes. This one's also pretty well trashed on the outside, but again, person did a lot of care in packing the stuff. You can see they even reinforced the corners on best box sets. And, anyway, thank you. That's always a pleasure when someone knows what they're doing as opposed to sending it in a way that is guaranteed to be damaged. All right, let's get into it. Find out what we got here. All right, first off, we got a Spacemaster box set. I can get it out. So, nice second edition, first edition Spacemaster. Books are pretty rough, unfortunately. And looks like that's an extra of it. Yeah, they've been reinforced with some tape. Definitely a well-used, well-loved copy. All right, what's next? Here we have some more of the modern stuff from Iron Crown. There's later Spacemaster stuff. We've got the Privateers book, which is pretty darn hard to find. I think this is a print-on-demand one, though. And it doesn't have that. It's just the cover is a little odd to me. To look into that. I don't remember them being more like this, which was a smoother cover. Equipment manual for Spacemaster. 2 copies of that. And 2 copies of the vehicle manual. Batch of that stuff. We've got 2 copies of the robotics manual. One's definitely a little bit more worn. Another well used in terms of it's got character sheets in it. A copy of the Spacemaster Privateers book. Also has that weird cover, so I guess that's how they did it back then, because that's definitely current. Got 2 copies of Future Law, really nice shape on both those. And then a copy of Blaster Law for Spacemaster. Haven't had any of those in years. Don't generally look for them, but still good to get them. Some other random stuff. We got Death Valley Free Prison, which is a cool little supplement. Cyber Europe, same thing for Cyberspace. Cyber Skelter, Edge On, Sprawl Gangs and Megacorps. This is some Spacemaster stuff. So Action on Akasha Station, Outstation, Imperial Crisis. One of the ones you always saw that advertised on Dragon Magazine. 2 copies of that actually. Although one feels thinner than the other, so I may have to check for maps and stuff. We have a Spacemaster book that came out long after the box set. Pretty worn shape. One of the harder to get items, and it's really well loved, unfortunately, is the Aliens and Artifacts book. This one's really tough to find, and this one is really rough shaped, unfortunately. Spacemaster Companion 2. This is not a very common book. Tape or something on the back there. You don't see this one very often. In fact, I don't think I've ever even had it in the store. I have had the Spacemaster Companion book come in. It's the first one. Alright, now we're down to the very end here, it looks like. copy of the Blaster Law book, which we had one earlier. Privateers, Races and Cultures book. Cyberspace, this is the Body Bank book. Chicago Arcology, also pretty good shape. This is in really good shape, actually. Cyber Rogues for Cyberspace. Death Game 2090. Another Chicago Arcology book. And the last item is a copy of the Cyberspace rulebook. So that is everything. Looks like pretty nice collection. Not a single. Well, no, I can't say there was no TSR. There was a couple Star Frontiers. So obviously, this is someone who's just paring down their collection and kind of getting rid of some of the stuff that they were, done with, and moving on. So time to move it into somebody else's hands. Thanks for watching, and make sure you subscribe and share it out to your friends. See you on the next one.